everybody and welcome to another Transformers third-party review. In today's video we're taking a look at the JGM-Q01SP, I think. It's steel head. It is a super deformed version of Optimus Prime. Quick look around the box. He is transformable. I have the super deformed Predator King. That looks fantastic. And Jose said, do we want to have a look at this? And I thought, yes, we do. Look at the levels of detailing just on the box. Anyway, let's crack him open. And here we have him out of his plastic prison. Right, plastic quality. First impressions, very, very good. Comparable very much so to the likes of the Weijiang Battle Damage or the Toywell Battle Damage. It's got that kind of gritty feel to it, but it's a very strong, robust plastic. It does roll. Love the damage to the front windshield there as well. Good looking truck mode. We get that Energon blade there. We get the battle damaged mask. We get a rifle. Again, really nice colors. Get that kind of cannon arm, and we get an Energon axe. We get a small collector's card, and we get a very kind of hefty set of instructions, but that's a very, very nice vehicle mode. Just to give us an idea of scale, here he is with a masterpiece scale vehicle. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I mean, it's more designed for kind of that Legends scale, I would imagine, to kind of tie in. But I actually like that. I think that looks pretty darn cool. And just because I had him to hand. To get him transformed up, we're going to start by just removing that front guard. Even then, that looks nice. That looks very kind of G1-esque, doesn't it? These rotate at 120 degrees. And then we can bring that back like so. And this one comes out, and this one goes back like so. These front panels open up. You can grab that on the underside and just bring this out like so. The smokestack is going to rotate all the way around like this. This is going to come in 90, and then this is going to flip down. So we're left with this. Now the degrees of clearance here are very minimal. So you want to open up this section here, so make sure this is back enough. This needs to come untabbed. Come on, there we go. But you untab it about 30 degrees, so we can gain access to this tab here. That then pulls down, and we just leave that at that angle. It won't go all the way down there yet, but then this section at the front here, this is going to come forwards, including this panel here, this panel here. So that's going to come untabbed. So, and untabbed like so, and you want to bring that down around the kind of 45 degree mark. This back section then rocks back around 15 degrees, which gives us enough space to pull the head until it clicks and locks into position. Come to the underside, and this section here is going to slide like so, which comes untabbed. The arm pulls and extends. Come on, there we go. This comes down like so, and this is going to rotate. Arm panel folds back like so, allowing for the wheel to push up. This is then going to come down, and you see they've got these tabs here. These are going to tally up and push and secure inwards like so. And basically you've got these two rotating hinges. This one here, the mushroom peg needs to face around like so, so that it is facing inwards like so. And then holding that joint, rotate this back around so that's on the outside, and then we can rotate the hand inwards. There we go, there we go, bring those fingers in. There we go, look. That is starting to come together. Fully extend this waist up. because you've got these little filler pieces in here. You need to flip those out and around, and they fill out that waist. Collapse the waist, rotate this around so that this and this are going to form the front sections, and then we're going to extend these legs. They're just going to pull down like so, and pull down like so. We've got the hip skirts here, and we can amend those shoes like so and like so. This chest is going to come down, and that's going to feed inwards. If you look here, you've got this section here that's going to fold up, and minimal clearance there, but it does go in. And then this is going to come down. And if we're getting any resistance here, that just means we haven't quite pulled that shoulder out enough. You should visibly be able to see those mushroom pegs. So with this down, we can slide this in, make sure that that torso is compressed, and that's going to push, tab, and secure inwards. Come around to the back. This section is going to come down 30 degrees. This is going to collapse in, and that's going to push, tab, and secure. It's going to push, tab, and secure. Smokestacks are going to go around like so. So they are facing upwards. This is going to come around, around, up, around, push, lock in, and then he says this should slide into this groove here, like that, and like that, really kind of tidying up that backpack section. And then finally we come around to the top of Prime's head. You want to flip this forwards, and there's this tab at the back here, bring that out and beyond, which allows this to slide all the way forwards. This can then tab and seal off the back. We can bring these antennae upwards, upwards, and then give that head a rotation. And here we have him, all transformed up. I like him. I think he looks pretty darn awesome. It's tidy. It's a shame that we can't put the grill anywhere. I wonder if I might be able to mount that somewhere on his back, but all in all, I think that's a pretty darn nice looking figure. It's funky. If you like the super deformed stuff, then this is definitely a must. It's a fun version of Optimus Prime. Obviously, it's not going to be for everyone, and I say it's quite pricey for what it is, but then it is made very well. It does feel very much like that kind of Wei-Zhang plastic. Not overly complex to transform. Hopefully that came across quite well on camera. It's very straightforward. Once you've done it a few times, it's actually very easy. But all in all, I think he is a very good looking version of Optimus Prime, especially for those super deformed fans. Give you an idea of scale, here he is with the missing link convoy. Good, solid kind of, probably today's Voyager scale, I guess, because they have got smaller, haven't they? And this kind of combo looks a bit like a father and son, doesn't it? But it gives you an idea of how big he is. He's a good figure. It's a good looking figure. It's a good solid piece. If you're into that sort of thing, then yeah, I recommend it. It's a nice piece, but it's definitely not going to be for everyone. I'll include a link in the description below where this can be purchased. And until next time, for myself and the rest of the collectibles household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.